Hello guys, today we're gonna be fixing this Redmi 8 from the flea market. See, I have gotten a new bug because this one is broken. It's also missing the SIM tray, but instead of paying money for a new SIM tray, I had this one laying around from I believe a Redmi 9 or a Redmi 8A that I just cut and sanded down a bit so it fits the Redmi 8 fine, even if it's a different color. I also have a spare battery here from a Redmi 8A that is water damaged, but we're gonna see if it's better than the one on this phone. And last but not least, obviously the screen is broken, so I have a new screen. I think we'll have to transfer the buttons onto the new back. Actually, the new back comes with buttons, that's surprising. Oh, I hate when they put these stickers. I'll clean this out later. So first of all, this back seems to have the antennas, which is good. It's missing these thermal things here. I'm actually debating whether I should use the old buttons, because they're probably gonna feel nicer than the aftermarket ones, even if the color is gonna be a bit off. They're a little darker than the rest of the red, but it's fine. Okay, that's interesting. The whole main board is coming off. Yeah, the screws are unscrewed, so it's not from them. I already saw one screw missing on the top plating. Perhaps we're missing a screw on the main board too. At least I guess so. I must say this main board actually looks great. No damage on the shooting stall. It's very clean, very nice. I'm just gonna take the shooting and see if there is any hole here for a screw. I don't think so. I think it simply said this main board does that on this model. So since we can, I'm just gonna test out the new screen first. Okay, so it seems that the battery of the phone has gotten completely flat from sitting, which is surprising because it had some charge. Now it's not working at all. I tried it with the other battery, it charges. So I'm gonna take this battery off and I'm gonna charge it out separately and I'll try it with the other one for now. Also, this could be a sign that this battery is like dying. If it got discharged from sitting depleted for 2 months to the point that it wouldn't start charging anymore. So I'm gonna remove the what was I saying? I'm gonna remove the old screen and the main board, I guess, so it's not in the way, and the battery. Alright, quick update, the screen is removed, the frame is cleaned, and the frame is actually in really good condition on this phone. It's either not bent or just very lightly bent. Very lightly bent, but it's fine. I'm gonna glue the screen now, and the screen is glued. So I'm gonna use my water damaged battery, which should be fine despite looking kind of bad. Did they have a front camera? Hold on. It's still here, okay. So I'm not gonna glue this battery yet because I don't know how good or bad it is. If it's good, I think I'll just glue it. And we can finally test the phone. I'm just gonna hold everything in place so it doesn't fall apart. I'm gonna try to power it on. I don't even have a passcode. 64 gig, so this is the top spec model of the Redmi. Okay, so I'm gonna put it together. Also, I think I'm gonna take a bet and just glue this battery. It seems to be working. Still gonna jumpstart the other battery, just not gonna deal with it right now. That should be enough to keep the battery safe in place. I saw some dirt on the camera below, so I'm just gonna clean it real quick. I got these sticks for cleaning cameras from AliExpress. I'm gonna lie, they're kinda shitty, but they do the job for plastic cameras like these. But on the higher end phones, they just stain them further. Okay, I'm actually missing 2 screws. Did I lose one? I'm sure I was missing at least one. Okay, it's not a problem. I'm gonna find 2 screws. Okay, this will do the job. We're ready to put the back. So I transferred the thermal tape here, or graphite tape, whatever it's called. That's meant to transfer heat. There's also this stuff here that's like padding, but this back is actually made in a way so you don't really need the padding. Gonna put the buttons because they keep falling out. I think I should have put the fingerprint on the back first. Hold on. Alright, it's assembled pretty nicely even. The SIM tray doesn't look perfect, but whatever. Okay, so there's some issues. So first of all, I had forgotten to transfer this here. That's for the IR blaster from the old back. And the other issue, which is bigger, is that the volume down button is just broken. I hadn't noticed that, but it doesn't work though. So I have two options. I can either dig out my other Redmi 8A and rip out the button flex from there and transfer it here. That's gonna take quite a while. The other option is for me to just change this button, which I can do, to be honest. Alright, so here's my soldering iron. I have a donor flex here. So my idea is just to get the one of the buttons from here and transfer it here. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna add some flux. Oh, that's too much flux. It's absolutely too much flux. Like YouTube short tier flux amount. Anyway, it's gonna have to do the job. So I'm gonna just try to take out the button. I think I'm melting it. Alright, I got it off. So I'm gonna remove the other button here on the actual flex. I don't feel like removing the flex, so I'm gonna do it on the frame. The button is removed from the flex. First of all, don't do this like I'm doing it unless you're absolutely confident you're not gonna like slash your fingers. This should work, I hope. It's not like flexing or anything, so that's good. Okay, volume up. Works, power works, volume down. Yeah, it works. Okay, we fixed the volume down button successfully. Actually, I'm pretty happy about this. So we can reassemble it again and finally move on from this repair. Alright, well, we're basically done with the Redmi. I'm gonna wait 24 hours for the glue to cure. Then I'm gonna test out this battery further. If it really sucks, I'm gonna try with the other battery. And I'm basically done. So I cleaned up the glue, I factory reset the phone, which is a bit of a pain just because it had parental controls, and to reset parental controls basically I had to factory reset from settings and got FRP locked, and I had to deal with that. But right now it works perfectly fine. As for the battery that I put, I don't think it's particularly good. I'm gonna drain it to 0 and then charge it to 100 with a USB tester to see how much capacity it has. It's probably gonna be bad. I already jump started the other battery. I'm just gonna test this one and then I'm gonna swap it over to the other one. For now I'm done with the phone. It's pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna install a custom ROM on it. It has a lot of custom ROMs, this device. The CPU is obviously pretty bad, Snapdragon 439. Very similar to a Helio P22 of the Alcatel 3X that I tested in the other video. Despite that, we have the top spec configuration, like 4 gigs RAM, 64 gigs storage. It's a lot for a phone like this. It has fast charge, USB-C. You know, it's not bad. It is a decent shitter, I would say. Hope you liked the video. If you did, you can drop a comment, like and subscribe. Bye.